I'm gonna have to get serious right quick, okay? It took a lot of pride for me to upload this video because this video was very trying. But I'm gonna let you know from now. Don't come for my old braids, okay? Because I know they old. I did them. Me. I did it. So don't come for me, boo. Because I clap back. Okay? I talk back. In this video, I actually showed you guys how I applied my wig. This I attempted about 3 times today. But I'm only going to show you the last part where I feel like I got it. You guys, please bear with me because I am still learning the tricks to, you know, flawless frontals and everything. If you guys have any suggestions or videos that I should watch to learn better techniques on how I can, you know, apply this unit, definitely link them down below because I would love to hear from you guys. Let's get right into the video. Okay, dolls, as you can see, I'm taking my 91% alcohol as well as a cotton oval. No, this is not a cotton round. These cotton ovals are really, really good. I love the size of them. They cover a lot of space. You guys check them out. I got them from my local Dollar General. Next, I'm be taking my Gorilla Snot gel to lay my edges out of the way. I'm taking my brush to smooth everything back to make sure all of my hairs are protected from the adhesive I'll be using later. I'm also taking my blow dryer on cool to set everything in place. I'm going to be repeating this step all throughout my hairline to make sure everything is up and out of the way. I would highly recommend that you guys get your braids going all the way back so that you can have the flattest foundation as possible. I did my braids myself, and at the time I was wearing a closure wig and I had my part in the middle. So yeah, that's why I have a braid pattern like this. But if you are going to be doing a frontal, to make sure that everything is nice and flawless, get your braids going back. It's just going to be easier for you and whoever is installing it, whether you be you or a hairstylist. Now I'm just applying my wig caps. I'm doing this so that I could protect my braids from the inside of the wig. You can do the ball cap method, however, that is not a method that works for me in this situation. Right here, I'm using 91% alcohol with my cotton oval, and I'm just cleaning off the residue from the Gorilla Snot gel that we applied earlier. I'm also going to use the Boho Skin Protecting Solution. I'm taking that again on a cotton oval, and I'm making sure to apply a generous amount. This is to protect my skin. My skin is very, very sensitive. Okay, you guys, so I am fitting the wig to my head. I am making sure that I take out the air part so that when I cut it off, it's cut exactly where it needs to be. My head is really, really tiny, so sometimes cutting it off my head, it may not be the best idea. A lot of the times I end up cutting it too short if I eye it, so this is the best way for me to make sure that I cut it exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off camera. At this point, everything is looking good and it's lined up and ready to go. Yeah, I don't know why I keep cleaning my forehead so damn much. Like, at this point, I'm gonna rub my whole forehead off. Okay, so now I'm applying the glue. Yes, I'm clearly aware that I applied way too much glue. This was not my intention. For whatever reason, the bottle, it just was not squeezing. And when I finally got it to squeeze, a lot came out. So I'm here taking off the excess and trying to smooth it out so that it dries properly. Now I'm applying the second layer. I'm being sure to apply it very thin so that it could dry clear. Okay, dolls, so once that adhesive that you're using gets tacky, you want to go ahead and pull the wig down. You don't want to start pushing the lace into the adhesive just yet. You just want to make sure that you place it exactly where it needs to be, and then you can go ahead and start pushing the lace down into the adhesive. To make sure that it gets a really nice melt, you want to go ahead and apply heat from your blow dryer to make sure you get that nice flawless melt. To help the lace melt even more, you could go ahead and use your Gots to Be spray as well as heat from the blow dryer to make sure that the lace melts more into your skin. I decided to use the Gots to Be free spray for the middle section of my unit because I knew I wouldn't have this unit on very long. I'm going back in with my adhesive to apply the remaining of my unit. I decided to do it this way just because I knew I didn't want to have this unit on very long. I did know that I didn't want my sides to lift as fast. That is why I decided to use adhesive for the sides and the Gots to Be free spray for the middle section, in case you guys are wondering, because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, why did you do that? Mind your business. As you can see from my last clip, I went ahead and tied a scarf around my hairline. This actually helps to push the lace more into the adhesive to make sure it gets a really nice melt. Right now I'm using an eyebrow razor to cut off the excess lace. I absolutely love using a razor because it gives a jagged look. You guys, please be sure not to cut yourself or your clients when you're using a razor to cut the lace off. Right here I'm using 91% alcohol to remove any excess adhesive from my skin. Okay, you guys, I'm taking my pintail comb to part about a half an inch of hair from my hairline to use as my baby hairs. I want to be the one to tell you dolls that baby hairs are optional. You do not have to use baby hair in your frontal installs, but it does help to cover your mistakes, so keep that in mind. Okay, so at this point I know y'all are hollering at me to fix my hairline because it was white as I don't know what. So I'm using that Anastasia contour kit to match the hairline to my skin tone. So I already went ahead and did some off camera. I just want to show you guys what I did. Alright, dolls, so we are moving along to the edges. I'm going to be using my edge control brush as well as a razor. You would normally use this particular type of razor, which I haven't shown yet, but you would normally use that particular one when you are dealing with a 27 piece. So I'm taking my edge control brush, and see, this is the razor that I'm talking about, and I'm taking that to cut the length that I want my edges to be. You can always cut them short and go back and fix them however you want. I also use a little bit of the Gots to Be gel in a black bottle along with the foam to mold my edges and shape them however you want. Edges are optional, like I said, so there's not really a way for me to tell you guys how I do mines when I perfect my edges, and I would definitely have a tutorial for you guys. I don't know about you guys, but edges are the hardest for me. I'm not sure why. I could do one side so bomb, and then the next side it's like, I don't know, like it's, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish working out my edges. Okay, though, so that is me put on a wig. I'm about to actually go do my makeup real quick and come back and show you guys the final result. I'm also going to touch up the front and the sides a little bit just to give it that real cramp look. So I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Okay, dolls, so this is the look. Dang, I wish this would like stay. It looked cute from the front when I turned to the side. I look like a pack of ramen noodles. I definitely want to thank you dolls for watching all of the parts to my hair series, my wig transformation. This was so much fun for me to do. This is me. All of this is me. I feel at home. I don't feel like this is a wig. I feel like this is a part of me. Like I've always wanted blue hair, like always. So I got a chance to do that. If you're not following me on Instagram, please go do that right now at the Urban Junglist, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video or